All right, team, 24.3 is here. We are thrustering and we are doing pull-ups, all right? This workout is about managing the time that you are not working, all right? I think for most of us, going unbroken on chest 2 bars and 50 thrusters is going to be a little bit ambitious. So let's look at chopping these things up from the start into 2 sets and managing the rest period rather than getting really excited through the first 3 rounds and then suddenly finding ourselves hands on our knees. I think it's very easy to get a lot of work done across the first 3 rounds, end up 20 seconds ahead of where we might be and end up paying for that 20 seconds big time in rounds 4 and 5 or potentially into that heavier barbell that we get to. A couple of things I want to be aware of on standards. On our chest to bar, if we're jumping, we need a box and potentially plate setup so that when you're at full extension stood on top of that box, you can still pass one of these little heads between your bar and your head. All right, from there, standards for the jumping chest to bar and the chest to bar are the same in that you need straight arms at the bottom and your chest has to touch the bar at or below your collarbones. All right, chest nearly touching the bar is not going to be a rep, regardless of which version of that pull-up we're doing, whether it's kipping, butterfly, or jumping. All right, hey presto. When we get into the kipping pull-ups or the muscle-ups, it's going to be chin clearly over the bar for that rep. You want to just wiggle sideways. Boom. Not near the bar, but clearly over. And then obviously our bar muscle-up, only our hands can touch the bar, so we're not going to be climbing on the bar using our feet on the wall or anything else. Yeah, that's all right. Some things on the thruster then, just to be aware of. Well, that's going to be the issue, isn't it? At the bottom of that rep, we do need to get our hip crease below our knee, so just keep an eye out for that one, making sure we get boom clearly below parallel. And then top of the rep, this bit needs to be right above the middle of our body, okay? You don't need to see your ears, but I need to have a straight line from ankles all the way down to, no, those are wrists, not ankles, wrists all the way down to ankles. All right, strategy-wise, breaking things up from the start, looking at 2 sets of 5 maybe. The smart option, if you have capacity here, if thrusters and pull-ups are like, oh yeah, I'm pretty excited about this, there's not a huge amount more work than Fran on the board. All right, yeah, it's chest to bar instead of chin over the bar, but it's only 5 extra reps. So this could be potentially around 6 minutes of work for the fitter people in the room. Go into that with a little bit of caution. If I take this down in less than 6 minutes, the second part with that heavier thruster and that heavier bar muscle up, that heavier thruster and that harder bar muscle up might look like a little bit of a mess for me. Coming at you very shortly with a warm-up video. How much do you think you're audible in that?